Hello, YouTube. One moment. Just getting everything set up. I don't know why it doesn't feel like my fan is on, even though I know it is. Very strange. Okay, there we go. And pull this over. And I'll announce the stream. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. There we go. Alright. Should be good to go. Hello, everyone. Ooh, Twitch drops. May have to do that at some point. Alright. So, it's been a while since I played this game. It was one of the first games I remember streaming. Let's go ahead and just turn it to professional, why not? Before we do anything, we'll have a warm-up round. Things have changed a little bit by last time I recall. 95. Can almost prestige. I don't know if I'm going to, but I can. Alright. Actually, do I go with the thermite? No. Go like this. There we go. Hopefully everyone's having a good night tonight, though. Yeah, turn that off. I forgot which map I was on. Somehow. I have had a busy day. Might be a little low energy. Oh, we have that there. Whoops. Oh. You are very active. Hello, dead man, how are you? In the beginning area, foyer. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. Where are you? You're like in here or something, huh? I'm doing good. Hopefully you are too. Decided we do a few rounds of Phasmo to start the stream, because why not? Seven, 4, 6. Okay, well, the house is just cold, it looks like. It is somewhere here. Not entirely sure where. Maybe I'll do this instead. Oh, hello. Writing ghost. A. Likely not to be. Okay, cool. What? EMF 5 as well, huh? Things are cold as well. Somewhere. Doing good, just 8. That's good. Okay, so it's in here, I think, then. We have orbs? No orbs, looks like. Get this shooting in there, then. Hold that there. Walk away for a second. Need to turn on the breaker. We have ghost writing and what was the other one? EMF 5. Here at my thing, shade. Not looking like a shade, that's for sure. Very active, very early. Grab that. This. Have this over here. That's not available. That is available. Then what this? Oh, Teddy, how are you? I'm alright. Right, here we go. Freezing yet? Almost. Actually, wait, I think it is freezing. I think anything below 1 degree is freezing. So it is a shade. Damn. A very active shade. I guess it kinda does make sense though. Because you can't do, the shade can't do anything if you're in the same room with it, but between those rooms all being so close together, yeah, literally just did something right as I left. Then as long as it's not in the same room as me, it can, whoops, interact with my phone fell. It can interact with whatever is nearby, so kick my phone over. How do I put this thing back up? My weekend was alright. I kicked the cable that my phone was connected to, so everything fell over. A shame. That was a house. That was my mic. Oh, that was, did it? I don't know how loud that sounded. To me it sounded like kind of whatever, but maybe the mic picked it up a lot worse than it actually was. I have like my phone on like this metal thing to hold it in place, and so that fell into my keyboard, and then my phone fell over onto the floor. Weird. Why was it so loud? It was not even close to the microphone. I don't know why that was so loud. Sorry about that. Duplicate. Damn. How'd you like hold this fucking camera though? Oop, there we go. It did something. Oh, motion sense. That's what it was. Okay. Let's go look for the bone, I guess. Just as I put down the fucking thing. How are you a shade? It's like the most active ghost I've had in a while, and it's supposed to be the most shy. Cringe. Grab this stuff as well. shadow, yeah, shades don't show themselves typically, is from my understanding, but maybe I might be interpreting things wrong. Shades show their, like, shadow form, so you can't really see them all that well. That sounds so crazy. Yeah. It's interesting trying to manage them. Considering, oh, we have the high spot down here, that's cool. Where is the... what do I have? Not the mirror. There's literally never been a ghost in here. I don't even know if it's possible, which is kind of lame. I really want a ghost to be in there. Going solo? I've most of my hours in this game are solo at this point. But yeah, I had to go in a group for the longest time. One of my first ever videos was Phasmophobia, actually. Where the fuck is the bone? Oh, there it is. I don't think it matters if I take a photo of it anymore, given how the media works now. I tapped on the window. Yeah, it did. You heard the window there. So let's just check the... okay, yeah, it's fucking freezing. Damn, this hoe is actually a shade. This is like a really good ghost to practice on if you're ever like... if you ever realize that you have a shade. Having something like this is really good to practice on. That's the least dangerous ghost you can get. Especially a shade that's like actually active, like... it's really good. Might need to go get more salt. Have it walk in it. Keep that on me. And hold that there. What are my things? Repel and sense when chased. Eh. I don't really feel like doing that, to be honest, but... okay, let's go ahead and put this down. Since you can't take photos of salt anymore, you can only record videos of it happening. I think that was the motion sensor going off again. There you go. Disturb salt? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, cool. I think that's all I'll probably hang around here for, though. You can just move on to a more interesting ghost. Oop. No idea where the... oh, it might have been Monkey Paw, because I wasn't seeing it anywhere else. I did select shade, didn't I? Yeah, I did. 1000. The fuck? Let's go Ridgeview. ahead and do this, and this, and that. Have everything right? Yeah, we do, okay. Oh yeah, I really wanted to have like a stream schedule. And I was saying before, like, as I get more and more accustomed to streaming, I can like stream a bit more. Like we start at 8 and go to about 10 o'clock usually. I'm not gonna like put like an end time anymore. Just cause sometimes I feel like streaming for longer, so I never really know. Just know that we start at 8. Or at 3 depending on the day. But as I get more and more comfortable streaming, I can like start the streams earlier, like at 7, and then go to like 10 on average. What is that? Oh. So yeah. I guess my mic constantly turning on. I'm not doing anything. There's the bone. It is a foot. A foot. But yeah. I think I would have preferred to have done the reacting stuff first, but ooh. We have ghost orbs. I was wondering what that thing was on my screen. It's a orb. I was looking at the thing through the camera. Whoops. Right. Oh. Nice kick, dude. Right. Leave this stuff here. So, can turn this on. Yeah, I mean, ideally, like, I wouldn't have ever had to change my schedule from... We started at, like, what did we start at? We started at 3 before, right? In the very beginning, and then we swapped to... After that, we swapped over to 5, and then we moved it to 8. It's just, I realized that for some reason, with like certain games, I actually had like a suspicion that maybe people really like Subnautica, because like the most viewers I ever had at one given time was during Subnautica. And it seems to be that that's actually just kind of the case, because it was the highest instances of view counts have been 20, 40, and 60, all during Subnautica. So people definitely seem to enjoy more of a chill vibe. We did have like about 20 to 30 people watching us play Alien Tail Tavern. So there's at least that as well. I feel like something's off. Oh, okay. Here we go. Put that there, put that there. How cold is it? Nearly freezing. Yeah, I want to go back to the game at some point, but we kind of just did everything that we needed to. Like, we did all the main quests as far as I'm aware. We literally did every quest that's in the game right now. And then everything else was just like... you know, progress like the levels, do like the side stuff, but that wasn't really fun anymore. But yeah. Uploaded the discussion about, oh, let me turn off the breaker. EMF 5, 2 EMF 5s. How dare you? Let's go ahead and turn this on. Stop us from losing more sanity. Oh, we have the orb in our face again. How much... what is it right now? Not freezing. Good. We have 2 media videos. Ghost Orb, EMF 5, Raiju, and Obake. Okay, so we need our... glow stick. Yeah, I would talk about the body count. I edited and put it up on the other channel, rather. It was actually not that long of a video. It only turned out to be about 12 minutes. Put some Hunt Showdown footage behind it. Because why not? Definitely need to focus a bit more on the shorts, I believe. I need to make a... oop. On. Did I record that? Oh yeah, just start salt. Okay, never mind. We don't need that then. Oh, hello, Obake. Footsteps. Ultraviolet. Alright, we have an Obake. Can I take a photo of that? Oh yeah, okay. I just can't take a salt photo anymore. Kinda cringe. Oh well. I mean, it makes sense, it was way too easy. My biggest complaint of this game still is just like, there's nothing, no changes to the ghosts, and there are some ghosts that desperately need to be changed. Okay. Good on that. Overview, prevent ghosts from hunting, firelight, and incense. Yeah, we can do that. Just turn off the lights. But yeah, one of the, like the Goryo is a ghost that you can't see its like main thing unless you have a camera and are standing far away enough from it. So to me, I feel like you should just make the Goryo have an increased chance of trying to knock over cameras or knocking cameras out of your hands or something like that. Because that's his weakness, and it should know that, you know? The way that you figure out a Goryo, especially in like no evidence stuff, is just you wait for it to do nothing. Like literally that's how it works. And it's not very fun. Waiting for a ghost to do nothing. Like literally if you just wait long enough. Did I turn this on? I don't remember that. Okay. So Oh, okay. Can't tell what that was. We have... Where are my crucifixes? We have one here. I think this covers like the entire area. Yes, it does. Yeah, it was a girl crying. That's her. That was her ghost event. So I just have to sit here for a little bit. Hope it doesn't land right on top of me. Well, the crucifixes should cover basically the entire room, other than maybe like that back corner. Ghosty, where are you? Definitely gonna play some horror games for October though. I already have in mind thinking playing at least the first FNAF game. I've never played any of them. I've obviously seen them because they're so famous, but I never played through any of them. Play through that. Maybe we'll play through at least one of the observation duty games. That would be fun. And I can think of some other horror games that I know people enjoy, but FNAF should be like the most interesting one. I played some Hunt Showdown. I played some today. A friend. Oop. Didn't even see anything happen. What happened? Motion sensed. Okay. Didn't realize I didn't have that one yet. Can you move door, please? I don't know what that was. Oh, object thrown. Okay. I wish I could have a watch to see what my sanity was at. Oh right, we need a firelight as well. I can go grab that. I'm having such a hard time playing Hunt Showdown though, to be honest with you. Just cause it's so like... I don't know, I have a hard time seeing anybody right now in the game. I was literally like fighting 2v1. I managed to like actually win a match, but I was just like, I'm so blind to whatever is going on. Come on, Gorsty. Need you to blow out these lights. Just throwing stuff over there. It's a very active ghost, to be honest. I am within hunting range now, too, as far as sanity. So should be Hunted here pretty soon. Okay. Ooh. Very good. That should work. Cleanse. Now I just blow it a firelight. Oh, hold on. Take a photo of the crucifix. There we go. Now we just need the firelight. Which there are some candles around the place as well, so I could just go grab some more of those as well as these things. Oops. Anyway. There you go. I also just don't understand why this game just doesn't have a fucking toolbar. Like a tool belt. So I can like cycle through these things properly instead of having to use my scroll wheel. Alright. Yep. That's that then. Yeah. I think that the biggest mistakes that the creator ever did with this game, to be honest, as much as I love this game, and I do, definitely the biggest mistake that they made was making this game not moddable. I believe that they just wanted people to play the game the way they intended it, and that's fair, but this game is also kind of dying, I feel like, and has been for a long time because they just aren't updating it at the speed that people want. And it's just like, well, you could literally just have people make you know, maps and ghosts for you and fix all the bugs that you are having issues with. Like, the reason Lethal Company was as successful as it was is because people could mod the game. Lethal Company, as brilliant as it was, would not have been nearly as successful as it is if it wasn't for the fact that people could mod it, you know? Let's go Grafton. I believe Grafton is, has been updated, right? So I have no idea what it looks like right now. Like a new map to me. Let's actually just take flashlight because we're gonna go in the first time going in here, so. Whoa. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I think it's like daylight. This is daylight's weather. It's the rare weather. On. Okay. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck happened here? How are there leaves inside? Ooh. Interesting. I love the sound of the glass crunching underneath. I need to find a breaker. Repair. Oh, there you are. Okay, so it is. I am still recognizing like the general layout here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we have like the entryway, the kitchen, the dining table, and there's a kind of rundown. Okay, what did I just hear there? The rundown sort of living room area. Bunch of crazy ass mannequins. In the workshop area, yeah, it looks like a tailoring place. Okay, that's pretty cool. Any hiding spots in here somewhere? Laundry room. Bathroom now. The wall broken through. Some Kool-Aid man just fucking ran through that wall apparently. Has anyone made a Kool-Aid Man horror game yet? Let me check my sanity quickly. Make sure that I'm not in danger. My middle name is not Danger. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, back into Kool-Aid Man's farmhouse apparently. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I thought that was a ghost event, just being stuck there for a second. Can I jump down? No. Another Kool-Aid Man. We have the summoning circle. Hiding spot. What had happened in here? Ooh. Hiding spot also works. This feels like Amnesia for some reason. Oh, Amnesia is another one that I should probably do at some point, huh? What? Where? What the fuck happened here? Oh, this is the fat ass rubber ducky. Just broke a floor, apparently. Master bedroom. Looks like a hiding spot here. Cool. Trunk. I wish I could hide in there. Like Outlast Trial or something. I thought that was a hiding spot. It's not. So does this actually work to stop your sanity from draining? It should theoretically, right? The game says that as long as you're in the same room as a lit, like the primary light of that room is lit, and that's where you are, your sanity won't go down. That's what the game says will happen. But the light is default broken. I don't know what really the game says anymore. Right. So I'm thinking it's gonna be upstairs, right? Because there was something that happened here. Let's set this down here. Oh yeah, there's still an attic I haven't explored, huh? this like this, and like this, just to set up a perimeter. Let me see. That glass startled me. Startled me. Go ahead and grab this, and this, and this. I wonder what this looks like in the nighttime. Oh, we'll go there. Probably too late for this, but whatever. Alright, which room are you in? This room? Apparently. Right? Take that. Instantly -1. So it's in here. Somewhere. Go ahead and... That does eliminate a Raiju. Oh, we have Demon, Revenant, Moroi. Yeah, freezing is always the most dangerous one to get because we have Demon, Revenant, Moroi, Hantu. Twins and Mimic are now on the table. Oni and Jin are also dangerous. It's freezing and ultraviolet that are the most dangerous ones to get. If we have both, then we're kind of in trouble. But at least Revenant is locked out at that point. Put that down. Any orbs? Orbs? No orbs. Let's go ahead and put this over here, because this is where my hiding spot is. My nearest one anyhow, from what I can tell. Door slammed in my house, that startled me. What was that? Oh, it's just particles from the dust. Was that a person just there? That looks like an orb, but there's no way I can see that. Is that an orb? Or is that just light? There's no way that's not an orb, right? Aha. You do have an orb. Have a mouse. I wonder if he's related to the orb. Revenant Hantu, you're a... Yet. That startled me. Why is that a fucking sound that happens when I pick it up? Also, who turned off the light? It wasn't me. On. Okay, so we do have Spirit Box still. That ultraviolet is out. Okay. So none of these are early hunters anyway. I mean, Onryo is, but as long as I keep fire away from it, it'll be fine. Capture photo of ghost, EMF reader. Parabolic microphone, okay. Let's go ahead and try to track it. Okay, so you did stand here. I think this, I put salt here, right? Hello, Kaylin, how are you? Boop. Boop. Okay. Alright, let's see. Well, it shouldn't be able to hide. Violet. Hello, disgusting creature. That was crazy. It was an old woman. And one more day left. Whoa. And another box. Okay. I don't know if what I just heard was the Yurei ability? Fuck. When it shut the door, I don't know if that was just the Yurei ability or if that was just a normal ass ghost event doing that. We do have dots still, which I swear I saw that at some point. Let's go ahead and try this again. Some weird lighting error there. I mean, that has to count as a light source, right? What? Okay, this counts as a light source, that's for sure. Huh. So that light is controlled by two sources? That up here and down there. Interesting. I wonder if that was intentional. Well, it doesn't look to be writing. It also doesn't look to be doing literally anything. Also, the fucking frame rate just plummeted for some reason. Oop. No, I can't go through here. What happened to this house? Everything's barricaded. I guess the people that were here got haunted and started barricading things. I know that Phasmo does do some storytelling. Looks like they might have knocked down this place running away from the ghost. Someone was taking a bath, huh? Someone was taking a bath, then a ghost haunted them, they knocked this thing over trying to run away from them, then maybe got out somewhere. Seems to be that way anyhow. You are still here though. orbs. Where are they? Show me. Hello, 02, how are you? Where are orbs? You turn off the breaker? It's downstairs, right? Well, Jin's already ruled out though. I do like the changes that they've made to the place, but it's also like a lot more claustrophobic, which I am just not really a for when it comes to these map designs. Just eating dinner is good. I'm alright. My first time on this map in Phasmophobia. Where'd your orbs go? Where'd you put them? You are still in this room somewhere. Yo, you are still here. Let's turn this off this time. Oops, not that one. It's the one I was looking for. There you are. Nothing? Okay. Man, I'm a bit puzzled. At this point, I think I can knock off that. Ultraviolet is, Did you, like, walk away? You're not doing anything anywhere anymore. Is it possible that this room is just cold because... Oh, okay, that's not cold. This is still cold. This is the same room, I guess. This is not. And this is not. Is this the same room? This whole room is the same room. No. The stairs, however. The top of the stairs. Okay. The landing here is just one room. You haven't moved. Did it get can that ghost get stuck somewhere, I wonder? I have to grab more trackers for it. Cause it's just not doing anything anymore. My sanity is still good to go though. That's good. What is that sound? Oh. Whatever that is. Some sort of mill. We're still here somewhere. Where are you? Turn off the fucking thing again. What are you doing right now? And this ghost has got really frustrating very quickly. Is there a room back there? No. Alright, Granny. Throw it back. What the fuck are you doing? You're doing nothing. Oh, did I just see its orb right there? I think its orb is like clipping into the wall or something. Granny went on a vacation somewhere. Hey, there you are. I saw that. Is this the same room? Now it left. It's up here now. Okay. Okay. Can you respond to the bucks? Rainy? Typical. Okay. Well, they say typical woman doesn't want to say anything, but they did. And yelled in my ear. So, yeah, typical woman. Alright then. Photo ghost. I don't really think we need to stay here. This ghost has been not that welcoming of us. It charged at us and then hid away in the attic. It's like a very antisocial cat or something. There we are. Well, I think that'll be that for Phasmo, to tell you the truth. Since that one took way longer than it really should have. How long did that take? Does the game tell you? Yeah, 23 minutes, that's about what I thought it was gonna be. So an able time. Wait, what? Time in Ghost Room? I was literally standing in it with it. I guess it just left. I guess that's why I wasn't doing anything, because he literally just left the room. Hello Victor, how are you? But yeah. Ghost interaction is 22. I guess it was, so yeah, it did just bail, but it didn't move its room. It just left the room. And then finally changed rooms towards the end. It's really strange. But hey, I got every thing, right? Yes, I think I did. And by the way, look at all my trophies. Which one's this one again? On Rio. Ouch is a little lame. Discord. Discord. Discovered. Which one is, oh, that's one's Merrick. I was about to say. Demon? Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and find something to watch then.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready.
What should we watch? Together. Because it's been a little bit since we reacted to anything. Oh, that's an interesting video. I got I saw a thumbnail saying, why do 64% of men want to ban corn? I have a hard time believing that, to tell you the truth, given men are the sole purchasers of such things, so I highly doubt that. Alright. There is something that I had the idea to watch. Fuck, what was it called? On. I can find it. Let me just turn off the volume on my thing for a second, because I'm gonna have to click on something in order to find it. Fuck. Come on. For some reason, it let me click on the thing, and then it just kind of stopped. If anyone has suggestions, by the way, about what to watch at any point, you can always do so. But okay, hold on. Can't find it. I don't even know what this person's name is like. Name is. Am I really gonna have to find something else? Should have looked for it before stream, but honestly, I just didn't think that this would be so difficult to find. There's someone like named like Jen or something that has like a women 101 or men 101, something like that. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Oh. I think I found it. Name is Jin. That's what her name is. That was Jen. Okay. Okay. Finally. Finally found it. Alright. I think I'll probably just react to this one video and then hop off because I'm a little tired. I also have some things I need to edit as well. So here we are. Oops, 1 second. Just make sure that I... Cool. Here we are. Let me make myself a little bit bigger in the corner. Here we are. Alright, this is Ginny, or something like that. I'll see your name. Understanding women's hints. Right. Here we go. Wait. Yes, okay. Volume's on.
Hi YouTube! Welcome
Hello.
back, ladies and gentlemen, to another class of Reese 104. I am continuing my class because a lot of people request for more classes. You have to pee?
Oh.
You can go pee now while I'm clearing the board. Today, I'm gonna tell you guys...
And she's very
signs
pretty.
and
The fuck?
hints that women give when they're interested in you. What do you think women do when they are interested in you, chat? No sex. No sex. They don't f***ing do sex right away, bitch. Like,
I mean, some definitely do.
my guest over here is a Mr. Pengu. This is going to be my temporary...
What is this? Why is this mouth a hamburger?
Number 1. Okay, I'm gonna go through like some obvious shit first. Just keep touching you. As in, like, for example, if this guy says something, oh, blah, 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 I'm like, oh my god, you're so funny. And then, you know, touch on the arm or something like that.
Alright, I've had people do this to me and I didn't realize what they were doing.
That's like a first.
That was
sight,
like elementary
very
school, though.
mild, very tiny touch. Therefore, a lot of men just like don't really care for it or don't really know. But like, just be aware that women, if they're not really into you at all, they wouldn't even want to touch you at all. Or if there's something on their face, instead of telling them, you just like remove it for them. Like, oh, you have something on your face. That kind of stuff is obviously the person is into you. Number 2, if text messages continues until late night and keep talking, that obviously both of you guys are into each other.
Why are we taking dating advice from
I dated more people than you! I'm not confused with this because I have guy friends who I've been talking to literally.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, having more dates would be kind of a thing to help you. What am I trying to say? Dating a few people is something that would convince me to think that, yeah, you maybe know what you're talking about. But I feel like what would convince me more, even more than that you might know what you're talking about, is dating a few people, but then having a very long-lasting relationship. I feel like that would make me take you a little bit more serious as far as your dating advice, but I don't know.
Months. Because I replied really late, and then he also replied like late too. It's just like the conversation doesn't really end because we're like friends. We're just like checking up, like, oh yeah, so what's up, blah blah blah. That's friends. It's very important to know the difference between if you text every day and then text constantly, like replies fast all the time, and then it goes until nighttime. That means she's into you. Okay, so don't confuse friendship conversation. Number 3, she's curious about your plan. If she's constantly asking, so what's your plan tomorrow? What are you gonna do on this weekend? She's also kind of hinting. You two ask her out as well, I think. Like, I never ask a guy, like, hey, what do you do on the weekend? Out of nowhere. So yeah, if she's curious about you.
I'm the kind of person that does ask this kind of thing, though. Why is anyone else like this? Literally no one ever asks me to hang out. I always have to do the one to ask them, so I'm always asking like what people are doing in the next week to try and schedule something. I don't know what it is why people are so bad at just like, because they almost always say yes. I was like, why aren't they just saying it first?
Your plan, then highly probably that she is into you. Okay? Number 4, asking about personal questions, such as, how was your childhood like?
my therapist must have a lot of sex.
Okay, don't tell me.
Is asking about a child, like your childhood, something you ask someone that you're interested in? I feel like that's a much deeper conversation than just trying to get to know them.
Therapist is a different situation. You get detention.
A lady was asking me for my ATM personal identification number last night. Do I have a shot?
Yes.
No! Don't give it to
Give them your Discord info too.
They might want to scam you, okay? I have to tell you guys about everything. This is common sense! Okay? Like, there were a situation like Facebook, blah blah blah, message, and then they flirt you and blah 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 blah. And then, like, oh, I want to go see you, but I don't have money. Can you send it to my bank account? That kind of shit, don't fall for it. But anyway, asking about your personal questions, not that personal, but personal questions such as, how was your life before? That kind of stuff. No, you don't ask how big your cock is. We don't ask that kind of stuff. It means she wants to
I'm doing it all wrong then.
know about you more, right? That's why she's asking that question, which means she's obviously into you. Because if she's not into you, why would she ask that kind of question? Number 5. This is very, very good sign, okay? Women touch their phone all the time. I touch my phone all the time. Everybody touches their phone all the time. But if I'm actually into the guy, then I don't really touch my phone. I just focus on the person. Probably same with men too. Especially nowadays when people are so obsessed with social media. If they don't watch their phone while they're with you, then that's like 99%. She's in.
I don't know about that. If you're like me, even if you are like invested in the person, you're like fidgeting with like something in your hand. And for me, I don't have like a fidget toy. So my thing is always just like play with my phone. Like I'm just constantly turning it on and turning it off, like every few seconds. Just like looking at the time.
To you. If her phone battery is dead, that doesn't count. But 99% of the time, if she has her phone batteries and she's just hanging out with you all the time, she's just looking at you, focusing on you, you know, not looking at her phone, then she's into you, you can ask her out. Okay, number 6. She copies you, like what you say and do. If she does this, she's also into you. For example, let's say the guy I like,
this one I actually understand that
all
one.
the time. Then I might be using a lord or something something like that. Also, I think it's like if I spend a
But this is just a thing that friends do too. It's also really hard to say. Like friends, I've met a lot of friends that would just start copying each other because they're around each other so much. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of these things can just apply to just like your good friends. It's really hard to say.
lot of times together with the person, then I automatically do that though. So it doesn't mean that I like them. So it's not always 100% the case. But if she copies what you do, that's a little bit of a flattery. So for example, like you say, right, yeah, you're right. If you say right 2 times, and all of a sudden she never did it, and then she all of a sudden say, yeah, right. So yeah, I think it works.
Yeah, again, still I think just friends can do that to each other.
It looks like her friends know about you. Very good sign, because she's talking about you all the time to her friends. Women, yeah. Oh my god, I met this guy the other night. He's so cute. Oh my god, really? So what's happening? Oh yeah, I think we've been talking a little bit, and then he said this is the sweetest thing. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, you guys should.
Bro, again, this is so confusing. As someone that, like, again, almost exclusively talks to women in, like, my personal life, the amount of times, like, yeah, they'll say things about people that they like, but they'll also just say things about, like, they saw someone and thought they were, like, a boring person. It's so... like, this is all... From my personal experience, this is all making things even more confusing, I feel like. Because this all could either be just your friends, or it could be good, or it could be bad. There's no clear answer on any of this.
Get married, I know, that'd be so good. Actual conversation that I had with my friends. Her friends know about you, then she's 100% into you. Oh my god, I've heard so much about you. Even though you've never met, you've heard a lot about me. There is a situation, maybe she might have talked about you because you were being creepy. Because women also do talk about this. Like, this guy's literally the creepiest.
Yeah, creepy.
Like,
or boring.
Oh my god, he's so weird. We have that kind of conversation too. But it's like, hi, yeah.
Or just annoyed by you.
Nice to meet you.
So literally any reason.
Creep, maybe. You know, if it's obvious uncomfortableness showing on her face, then that's probably not a good sign. Okay, number 8. If she's trying new stuffs that you like to share interests, not sex. For example, if the guy that I have crush on says rock climbing, like bouldering, if I really like them, then I'll be like, oh really? I want to try too. I'm really bad at it, but I want to try too. Or
okay, that one might actually be.
I play like League of Legends. Oh my god, I've never
disgusting.
tried it. Can I also try it? Trying new stuff that she's never done, but she's doing it for you to share interest, then obviously she's into you. If you guys are having conversation and then you're like, yeah, I'm into gaming, and she's like, you're into gaming? Oh, I never play games. She's probably not really into you. Compliments you a lot. Obvious. Let's say you're...
I mean, anyone who just has that in mentality anyway is not good though. I just noticed over on the bottom left, nice cock. What was it even referring to?
Driving, and then she's
nice
like,
ball.
oh my god, you drive so well. Or, you're so good at the game. Or you just say random shit, and then she say, oh my god, you're so smart. Into you. Like, for example, you open the water bottle for her. Oh my god, you're so strong. She's into you. Number 10.
Okay, that one might actually be a good.
Is your name when calling you. If she calls you like, yo, hey, what's up? Yo, bitch. Like, I shit, like, she's into you. But, like, for example, let's say this guy is showing Valentine, and we're just hanging out, but then, if we're friends, and if I'm not into him, I'll be like, yo, I mean, if she's, like, just talking to you, and then just keep saying, like, calling your name. Hi, Johnny. Or, like, okay, Johnny, what do you think about this? Really?
I've definitely seen
Johnny?
this happen a lot.
Like, that kind of shit is, like, keep calling your name into you. 11. If she worries about you, just like in general, like, hey, I'm gonna do bungee jumping. Be careful. Like, when you're doing
Such a friend thing too, though.
Yeah, if a man or women, or if they're worried about you.
This is literally just confusing me about... I'm now thinking about like all my friends, and so many of them are like... so many of them just worry about me, so I'm like, damn. They were all into me. Like, basically all of them.
So then, yeah, like, you know, both means like they like each other, right? Women naturally have a maternal instinct. They like to care about you, you know, worries about you. Maternal instinct. If she likes you and then she kind of like acting like your mom a little bit, I think that's also a good sign that she could be into you a little bit. Men also have this kind of instinct. If you like a woman, you want to protect her, right? Same thing for
I mean,
women.
yeah.
They have maternal instinct, and then because of that, if they like you, then they would naturally worry about you more. It's not
I feel like
really
that one actually might be a little bit more true.
It's just like instinct kind of stuff. Okay, 12.
But it comes off in a certain way, I would say. Like the protectiveness comes off in a very particular way when it is like an actual like romantic interest going on. It's one thing to be like concerned in things, but there's a very specific way that it feels and it comes off whenever it happens.
You make stupid dumbass joke, and she's like, "You're so stupid." No, you silly. Okay, like for example, when I don't like the person, and then it makes a weird joke. Oh, ew. When I like the person. You're silly. You see? If she's laughing and smiling all the time, she laughs at every joke you make, highly possibly that she likes you. Highly possible.
Or she has a bad sense of humor.
All the time, because some women are kind of like tsundere, or like they don't want to show that they like you. Some women actually might act more cold towards you. If she's like particularly kind of mean to you, this is complicated, but she might also be into you. There could be some.
Do people even really want a tsundere in real life? I feel like that would just be such a drag if that happened. It's nice in theory that this person like is kind of like trying to put up a front, but in reality they really like you. In like a fantasy, I don't think I could be with someone that is that's actually a tsundere in real life. Hello Zeta, how are you? It's like that I can fix them meme. The idea of it is nice, but the reality of it is just I don't want someone that has to be fixed. I want someone that at least has a grip on things.
Type of person who doesn't want to show their emotions at all. Protective mechanism. So they might just be like, what are you talking about? And then they might particularly act like kind of mean to you, but then they actually like you. There are situations like that. Every person is different. Okay, 13.
Yeah.
This is important too. If she's talking about her life story, I don't really share my personal like story with people randomly. I don't do that.
Bro, I've been told multiple times by several different people who just like very shortly after I meet them, they just start telling me all these different things that they've been through that like even like therapists probably can't even get like out of them. I've been told multiple times that I'm just a very trusting person. Like something about me makes people open up and I have no idea why. Which is kind of cool, but also I get told some very like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that information type stuff, you know what I mean?
But if I like the person, I want to know more about the person, and then I feel like if I open up first, then the other person will open up too. If you share her life story, something like that means she's interested in you, because she also wants you to share about your life story as well. You share with us, because I'm a yapper, I'm a streamer, bro. Number 14. She keeps asking your help, opening up water bottle. Can't reach, too short. Keep asking you about like small, tiny help. Just because she wants to activate men's protective instinct. She needs help. I should help her to protect her. You know, before dating stage. You know, if she's like, can you do this for me? Like, that kind of stuff.
So many customers want sex with me when they can't reach the top shelf.
How many? You're more than detention.
Yeah, I guess if you want to get a partner, just go to just work at a supermarket. Everybody would asking you for help on those smallest things. They'll be asking you where the fucking milk is in the aisle where there's milk because they don't see it, or they pretend that they don't see it.
You're suspended.
No, they actually just don't see it. They're actually just that bad at it.
Okay, like that's a woman's way of flirting with you. Can you zip this up for me? It's just like trying to be cutesy, trying to get a little bit of help, trying to be interacting with you more. That's like they could be the way of flirting. 15.
Yeah.
This is very good hint actually. If she remembers things that you said, then it's good. Like for example, let's say you talk about how you like to eat cheesecake. That's like months ago. And then you went to cafe and then like, oh, you showed her cheesecake. You said you like cheesecake. Did I tell you before? Yeah, you told me before. If she remembers that kind of stuff, then obviously she's into you.
She remember.
Remember. Number 16. Oh, okay, this is true. This is body language. Very important. Her body moves, leaning towards you, talking like this.
Okay.
Versus.
I mean, that was a lot. I think very few people had that sort of experience because people don't really talk to people in person anymore. Maybe in VR you'll see this a bit more.
Talking like this.
Actually, no. In VR, they'll literally just be laying on top of you. Like people just lay on top of each other in VR, like nonchalantly.
Yeah, leaning towards you. You see the difference? Because she basically wants to be closer to you. Leaning towards you and listening to you like this, she's more comfortable with you as well. I don't want you to be alone forever. That's the reason why I'm giving you guys this tips, Alex. Yeah, if she's not into you, she'd be like far away and then just talking to you like at this distance. Important. This is fact. It means she's focused on you. 17. Messing with hair. Kind of like keep checking her. I do this all the time because I'm a streamer. I want to look good, presentable on stream. So I always like touch my hair, poop out.
I do this too, but my hair gets really frizzy for no reason all the time.
60-70%. It depends on the person. But
that's why I keep messing with it.
And then messing with her hair, like because she likes you, she wants to look good to you, so she become a little bit more insecure when she's with you. So she's keep like making sure the hair looks good, making sure like her face looks good. Yeah, so if she's keep doing that, then obviously it's kind of like a sign that she's into you, I guess. Twirling and flipping. Number 18. If she sends cute selfies. What if she sent nudes? Then
okay.
She's obviously into you. But also, I personally think sending nudes to anybody is stupid and weird. Like, for example...
Or she's trying to get you to pay for something.
What are you doing right now? Drinking water. That kind of shit. It's kind of silly, but it's cute. So, yeah, if they send cute selfies to you, good sign. Very good sign. Number 19. If she reschedules her plans to hang out and date with you, let's say you say, okay, what do you do on Saturday? Do you want to do something together? And then
okay, I mean, yeah, that probably...
And then she would reschedule.
I feel like that's probably one of the more valid things.
Unless she's like, oh, I think I have plans on Saturday, but you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna see if I can change it. If she tells you like that, then obviously she's into you. First of all, she wouldn't come out and hang out with you if she wasn't really into you to begin with. For in my case, I don't tell. I do reschedule, but I don't tell. So it's hard to know. If she does this, then obviously she's into you. Now,
yeah.
last but not least,
yeah, I don't tell people if I reschedule to hang out with them because I don't want them to be like, oh, you don't have to do that, because a lot of times it'll push people to be like canceling with me because they don't want me to cancel to hang out with them. So I don't tell people if ever I cancel plans with people. I don't really cancel plans though, I just move the time. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my way of flirting. And then if guys are also kind of like very good at catching, this works all the time. Making eye contact. You don't stare at them all the time like this. No, it's not like that. What you do is like you make an eye contact, right? But when they also look at you, you like kind of look away and then you do your stuff and then also make eye contact. It's like very split-second eye contact. If this happens constantly, it means she's into you. And then I know because whenever as I said, I'm not really good at going and asking people out if I like them or if I find them attractive. But what I do is I make eye contact. Then after 3 or 4 times of eye contact, they would come over to me and then they would be like, so what are you doing? Like blah, blah, blah. And then they would talk and they would ask my Instagram or my number. Work.
That. I don't think that people should do that. I think if you want someone to talk to you, then you should go up to talk to them. This is a very frustrating bit of advice that nobody should be doing anymore. Especially, let's be honest, a lot of women just do this and it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't like number 20. No. It's part of what is causing both men and women to just not initiate because they expect the other person to do so. And that's not a good thing. Because you never know if they're going to.
Like a charm. A lot of women use this.
It does not work like a charm.
To give you a sign. If you catch her like looking at you multiple times, then go and ask her number. I was at this bar and then the bartender was cute. And then we made...
I mean, they could just be looking at you because there's something like maybe you have something on your face or they're trying to read your shirt or something like that. it's looking at someone like I accidentally make eye contact with people multiple times at like the gym. That doesn't mean I want them to come up to me. I wouldn't care if they did, but you know, like you can't help, like if you're in an establishment, what are you supposed to do? Just stare at your food or at the other person that you're with or your phone? You're gonna have to look around, and eventually you're there long enough, you're gonna make eye contact with people that just are around you. So it just feels wrong these days. Yeah.
Played eye contact multiple seconds. The bartender came over to me and then offered me free drink, asked for my number. What I'm saying is like it works. This is a sign that women get.
It works maybe if you're a pretty girl. But even then, I mean, there's a lot of people that are just like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm giving all the hints, I'm looking at them and everything, and they're not having people come up to them. So even someone in chat said, don't do that. That's really weird. Don't do that. It's weird. Someone said.
Gentlemen, this was very long class, but yeah, there were so many hints that women give, and then this would be so useful to you guys if you keep these in mind to know if woman likes you or not.
Thanks, Ginny. I'm gonna ask my optician for her number.
I repeated this multiple times. If they're doing a service because you're paying them, that's not a... What is wrong with you guys? I think if you keep these in mind, you can for sure, like, understand, oh, if she's into me or not. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good job. Class dismissed.
I feel like this honestly just made things a little more confusing. Everything that they said was like, this is just stuff that like my friends do. And I'm assuming that not all of my friends want to sleep with me, which I don't think so. I'm sure some do, but not all of them. And it's just like, this is just what, like, if they care about you, they're going to worry about you. If they want to hang out with you, they're going to ask to hang out with you and maybe even reschedule to hang out with you. It made it even more confusing, not going to lie. But I mean, I think there were some in there that were like, okay, that actually kind of does make sense. But some of that was just confusing. And then that last one or two where it was a bit of, if you like someone, just ask people out. People most of the time are just not going to care. They're going to say yes, and maybe things go well. They're going to say no, and probably both of you can probably forget about it in like a few days. And then that's probably all that's going to happen. I actively avoid public spaces for the most part. No bars, no parties, only arcades. And even then I'm distracted. I mean, that's fair. I feel like it's just kind of hard to even go out these days, only because it's like expensive. But even like if you're someone like me, anytime I go out, like I don't go out to just like eat by myself anywhere. You know what I mean? Like I've never gone to a restaurant by myself. I'm always with someone, and it's usually family, because I don't have like IRL friends. I've had one IRL friend that I met online from online years ago, but I think it was a fun video. Chat just kept chat was making me laugh. I kept looking at the chat in the bottom left corner. Oops, wrong one. Go ahead and turn off that. But yes, thank you to Ginny for the video. It was a funny video. I love the first comment I say. Don't get fooled, boy. She's just being nice. I mean, maybe. But okay, that was the one video that I wanted to react to. We can hang out here though for a bit before stream ends. I can actually turn on VR chat as well. So go ahead and give me a moment. Just setting things up. If I'm eating alone, I literally just go to a drive-thru or order on a Grubhub. Yeah. I mean, I definitely want to, but I'm also just such a I'm such a picky person when it comes to that. Like there's very few things that like I can eat that are in like with my diet restrictions. And I mean, I guess I'm not on a diet right now, but I'm going to be like the next couple of days, so. Oh, right, the trailer. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day afterwards, but I was just like, I don't remember what trailer, what game you were talking about, what it was. Can you put it in the Discord? You should be able to post links. Let me just put it in the games tab. Go ahead and put on an avatar. Where are they? There you are. Yeah, I can watch that later off stream. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and... There we are. Okay, there we go. Posted? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have that. I'll check that out off of, I'll check that out off stream later. Zeta, did you say you were interested in Hunt Showdown, by the way? Because we do have the new event going on right now. It's pretty cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It looks like the best event that we've ever had. Not ever, necessarily. Maybe, I mean, maybe ever. It's only been a week so far. Not even, like 5 days. But it's the first like event in a long time where I'm like, this actually like really changes things up. Because the other stuff was more of a minor thing. Oops. I'm looking right now on savings server cash. Hunt Showdown right now is 55% off. It's $14 as opposed to $30. So just for anyone interested. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm gonna be playing Hunt Showdown on stream at some point, probably next week, because we've been cranking out these like topic things that we've been doing here on stream. I posted it in the Discord, the latest discussion video about body count, and then the one before that was a discussion we had about the state of YouTube and what was the other thing we talked about? Oh yeah, being happy, what it takes to be happy. Let me check on that video, see how it's doing. Gonna be amping up a little bit more effort into trying to make YouTube shorts and stuff for the channels, cause unfortunately, for better or worse, we just live in... Unfortunately, we just have difficulty... What was I saying? Sorry. Oh, unfortunately, we live in an era where, for better or worse, short-form content is just dominant right now. We'll probably start a new Twitter page that's like for clips and stuff from our videos on the VT channel, see if that helps. I mean I used to do it all the time and stuff, and it just never fucking I don't think it helped at all. I'm not gonna lie. But people are just keep being like, yeah, trust me, it'll help, and it's just like, I don't fucking believe you, but everybody keeps saying it. I don't think I've ever honestly seen a video, like a short, that has clips from like a longer form video, and I've been like, oh, I need to watch the entirety of that. I don't think I just that's never happened to me before. But I don't know if maybe I'm just a harder target to hit when it comes to like these sorts of things, because obviously it has to happen, right? But it's like, if I'm not already interested in like the content, I don't know. I've never just like movies. The movies that I've ever like gone to actually see were already movies. It's just like, if I didn't even see the trailer, I would have gone to see it anyway because I just like that thing, like the Sonic movies. As long as I don't have a problem with 1050 graphics card, it might be a little tough, but I think on low settings it should be doable. I definitely know the pain of that though, because I'm now at a point where I'm just like, I'm gonna have to upgrade my stuff very soon. So I'm like looking for ways to try and make a bit more money. This Borderlands 4, like, in fairness, Borderlands 4 is just not well optimized. Even people with like the 50 series stuff do not have an easy time running that game, unfortunately. So Borderlands is definitely not a great example, but it's happening more and more, you know? Like, Cyberpunk is hard on my computer. Monster Hunter Wilds is literally impossible for my computer. Borderlands 4 is difficult. Borderlands 3 was even hard. New PC with decent power, at least 1500. Yeah, and I would be buying a computer not just for like general gaming, but like, you know, streaming. I put together like a list of stuff. I can, yeah, I put together a list of the things that I would need. I think I went on Newegg or something, I think is what it's called. Or some website like it, and built a computer just to see what it would be like. And it turned out to be like 2600 before, like, obviously things like the keyboard, the mouse. I mean, I already have a functioning keyboard and mouse and headphones and stuff, so I don't think any of that would matter, because I have all that stuff already. And like a microphone and everything. But for the computer that I built, that should theoretically be good enough to run on for like the next few years, would be like 2600, which is not as bad as I thought it would be. But I mean, quarantine prices, like quarantine, obviously things are like costing like one graphics card was costing like fucking probably like upwards to like a couple thousand or something back during quarantine, right? And things have actually dropped down to be a bit more reasonable, if I'm not mistaken, at least from what I saw. I mean, the 50 series is roughly what I spent for the graphics card that I have now, which is the, what is it called? RTX 2070? I believe is what it's called. So yeah, it's things look like prices have roughly evened out about to where they ought to be, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with it. You know what's insane to me? I've been in the stock market for like, I don't know, 6 years now or something, and this is gonna be the first time ever where I actually ever get some money back from it. and it totally surprised the fuck out of me. I love the idea of being able to invest into the stock market, I really do. But like, the problem with trying to get into the stock market at all is like, anytime I try to do research about it, everybody's like, okay, here's what you do. You invest into this because this is doing really well right now, and all this other stuff sucks. And it's like, okay, and then I watch another video, and it says that their thing is the thing that's going to do really well, and everything else is going to plummet. And it's just like, I don't know who how everybody's so confident about what they're talking about. How the fuck do any of you know that it's going to work? I guess they don't, but they have to talk about it for some reason as if they know with certainty. Because I guess they sell like courses and stuff about how to like read the stock market. But I don't understand how the fuck you read that kind of thing if you're not already like in the stock market, like literally insider trading. And then even then, you have the stuff like GameStop, or GameStop, the GameStop stock. That guy should have been like, whatever happened to that guy? What was his name? Something Unicorn or something like that. Like he should have become like a millionaire, right? But then literally the like US government prevented him from being able to sell his stock or whatever because of whatever. Because they didn't want him to do that or somehow. I know that happened the first time with GameStop, right? Like GameStop's stock went like spiked up really hard, and then people started selling, becoming millionaires, and then so the I think US government, or no, it was Robinhood. The app Robinhood stopped people from being able to sell GameStop stock, which is just like, what the fuck? That's literally what this app is for, is to make money off of the stock market, but you don't want people making money off the stock market? Fucking insane to me what people are allowed to get away with. That should be, I'm pretty sure that's illegal, but they were able to get away with it. Anyhow, though. So I'm trying to put together right now a list of games to play throughout October. We have FNAF on the list. Observation Duty. What other horror games are there? I guess Dead Space, right? Like Dead Space 1 and 2. I don't know about Dead Space 2 though, because Dead Space 2 is so old, and every time I try to play old games, like it happened with Bioshock. I tried to stream Bioshock one time, but when I was testing it in OBS off stream, like you can't tab out of Bioshock at all. Literally at all. It just doesn't work. And if you do, like everything breaks. Choo Choo Charles is, yeah, that's true. Can do that. I did see a little bit of gameplay of that as well, so it does look fun. I remember the pickle lady anyhow. Zoocosis? Could try. I haven't heard of that one before. I know you mentioned it, I think, some time ago. A couple streams back or something. But yeah. I need to have a look at it. I do have another horror game that's apparently like really good. I think it's called Prey. It looked like Prop Hunt, like a horror game Prop Hunt or something like that, against AI. Or, you know, against like computer, against the game itself. It's weird saying against AI whenever I'm talking about things like, you know, in-game mobs. Because in Hunt, that's what the players call it. They call it AI. The mobs are all just, you know, AI. But now it means something a lot different these days. Hunt Showdown definitely needs to be played for Halloween. That's something that needs to happen. Okay, I'll have a look at it. I'll stream then. Play more Phasmo. I do have another game called, I have a couple actually. There's one called Boomin. 7 Days to Die is also a horror game technically, so we can play more of that. Either with Gary or just on our own. We'll be playing, or we have plans to play 7 Days to Die on Thursday again at around the same time, 3 p.m. PST. And so hopefully we can do some of that, because that was a really fun session. If you haven't if you haven't seen if you didn't watch the VOD for the 7 Days That I stream, that was a really fun one. that beginning like hour or so was really, really funny. But I do have something called Boomin', which is basically you're a thief trying to run around in a haunted house, stealing like a list of these items that you have. Like there's items on a list that you have. You're trying to steal everything while trying not to get caught by the ghost. We have This Is a Ghost, the game where you actually hunt the ghost and not just solve it like in Phasmo, which is pretty damn cool. I want to play SCP stuff at some point, but SCP is such a weird beast. It's like, I feel like SCP is like the Elden Ring or Dark Souls of like horror games, because people just backseat the shit out of you when you play those games. And it's not like I care about backseating necessarily, I just don't want to encourage it out of principle. Because I don't want people to get like, you know, comfortable just kind of telling me what to do and where to go all the time in any of the games that I play. But SCP, anytime I see gameplay of it, I think of like, I think it looks like a game that I would enjoy. I would probably get really, really lost in it though. and need like a tutorial or need like a guide or something. Only game worth playing is the original. I mean, that's probably the one that I would play. I don't even know what any of the other SCP games are other than like the original Outbreak one. I know there's been stuff since then, and I think that they're like planning to release like basically a remade version of it with like better graphics and stuff. But there's no release date for that one, right? So let's see how things go. We do still have Resident Evil. I don't know how people would feel though. I want to play, I really liked Resident Evil 4. I don't know how people would feel if I play through Resident Evil 4 again, but on the harder difficulty. Because I really did like that game. And playing through it on a harder difficulty, whatever that might be, would be pretty fun. With like the different weapons that I didn't use in the first round. The first playthrough. It's a multiplayer game? Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing that. I remember seeing like an animation about it, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what the animation was called, but it was really funny. Something about a skateboard or something? Oh, it was like people saying what they would do if they were in this scenario. I have to find that fucking video again because it was so funny every time I saw it. But yeah. I imagine TF2 is going to be doing their Halloween thing because they usually do like a Halloween thing, right? For TF2. I mean, I'm sure there are like servers that do it 24/7 all throughout the year, but we'll see. I like when games do those sort of things. When they have like what's it called? When games have like seasonal events and stuff. It's always pretty fun. But yeah. We'll see. See how things go. Tomorrow, I believe we have the... What are we doing tomorrow? I forget what we're doing tomorrow on stream, although I posted the... What's it called? Schedule. What the fuck? Why are there so many people named TempestVR? I just looked up that name. There are so many people with the name TempestVR. Huh. Weird. Oh, it's undecided what what we're doing tomorrow. Might be a just chatting segment then. If you feel like doing that, maybe reacting to some more stuff. We'll see. But yeah. Anywho, I think we'll be cutting things there. Cutting stream there. But yeah. We'll start streaming. We'll start our stream tomorrow around the same time, 8 PM PST. And I don't know what I decided to do. I just left it as undecided because I literally couldn't think of anything to do. So we'll see what we do come tomorrow. Can't believe how many Banana Primes there were. Yeah, you think you're original and then you realize that like 5 million other people decided to name themselves the same thing. But yeah. Anywho. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It was fun. Again, we'll stream tomorrow at the same time. We'll see what we do then. And yeah. A new video out on the TempestVT channel. Talking about body count and whether or not it matters. And I'll try to be getting out a new ASMR video probably like on Thursday or Friday or something. We'll see. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Was fun. Love you all, and I will talk to you all later.